Hello out there in Rando Land. It is time for another round of 32 matchup. I am Nihon Tiger, and I am joined tonight by the one and only Mocha Jones. How you doing, Mocha?
I'm doing so good. We have BigDunka and GFE in the round of 32 match. They are doing inverted key sanity. I'm so excited for this.
Yeah, it should be really interesting and fun to watch. Always love a good inverted key sanity seed. Might be here for a little bit, but you never know how these things go. Just a super quick recap as this race is about to kick off. This is a second round match between Dunka and GFE. BigDunka 2-0 over Killer App in round 1, and GFE 2-0 over Hydropower in round 1. Winner of this will face the winner of this series will face the winner of the Vortex of Doom and 2C series in the third round.
Yeah, so a lot going into this, from round of 32 to round of 16. So this is going to be a good series, GFE and BigDunka. As you see, we do start with the flute. So that's going to help some with navigation, but hey, we're still inverted, so one hit can kill us here.
Oh yeah, it's certainly the case here. The Dark World has not been made any easier for our runners, so they're going to have to navigate this just the same as they would in the vanilla game. And you're starting on 3 hearts green mail with the flute in the Dark World, so you get that little bit of maneuverability, but it's still going to be pretty treacherous.
We are all both starting. Oh, we have the arrow that's going to kill Ganon already.
All right, that's the most important thing.
Now the big question is, where are we finding bombs? Are we going to have someone go farm bombs? Or are we going to see someone fake flipper over to somewhere to get bombs? Because we need bombs.
Yeah, so it looks like Dunka's going to just check some locations here and see if bomb pops up. GFE was trying to farm some bombs and didn't quite turn out as expected. Dunka, unfortunately, also not finding anything of use there.
Yeah, just want to note, GFE was doing that tree pool, did find out that tree pool was hearts. So not really much to take away from that. We do see that we do need ether to get into Mire if we need to get in there.
Yeah, so both runners are now going and doing the shed check, which is probably a smart idea. It's a shield and a key to Turtle Rock.
Yeah, with this being key sanity, those keys are going to be everywhere. So there's some very important keys that we'll need to find. If swamp is a crystal, we will need to find that swamp palace small key.
Dunka is fluting to 3. I wonder where GFE might be heading there as well. Yep. Both to 3, and both going to pull open the gate here at Thieves Town and go get these first 4 chests.
Yeah, looks like GFE scoring for the 50-50 pool does get that bomb, as Dunka also gets bombs.
Bombs in the first chest in Thieves Town, so both the runners having those explosives here. Blue potion in the brewery.
GFE could not get lucky twice. Looks like GFE is going to go try and farm some more bombs, not knowing that the first chest inside Thieves Town has bombs in it.
That's, of course, one of the things that we know, but neither of our runners is going to know that until they actually go there and check those chests. It's going to be a situation where, yeah, it's going to seem logical to go in there, but yeah, GFE doesn't know that yet. He's going to check Hype Cave, which starts with a green rupee, and that's not the best sign. Hey, lamp, that's good. 50 rupees, a key, small key to Hyrule Castle, and a small key to Castle Tower.
I'll give it at least a 2. I'll give it a 2 out of 10.
Yeah, the thing that kind of worries me about that is you have key to Castle Tower, you have a key to Hyrule Castle, and you have the lamp. Oh, and it's a stored in C-shaped house. So, yeah, I could see VXR in chat is mentioning Aga out of 10 hype, and that's kind of what I was thinking there. A couple of things that will point you toward having to go fight Aga to get to the Light World, but not necessarily 100% going to be that confirmation yet. But just kind of maybe in the back of your mind if you're GFE being like, oh, that's something to note.
Yeah, when GFE gets to that C-shaped house, get that lamp, ooh, that's going to be a whole lot more push there. But this looks like GFE is going to do Arrow Game as this BigDunka, so we might be sitting here for a minute.
Yeah, looks like both of them going for the rupee game here. And they both get a full clear, but gonna need to farm them up a little bit more. And I love this. This is one of the things I love about these different game modes is you sometimes get to see things like this that in almost no other rando are you going to see someone going to the arrow shooting game to farm rupees.
I'm just sad that no one went for the 99 times rupees. But hey, that's fine. But they do have enough rupees for dig game. See how many digs it takes them for this.
And finding just a little bit of junk right now. It's compass. So
now, if this were ball shuffle, I would pick it up, but I don't see these runners picking up compasses today.
Nah, I kind of feel like you can figure it out for the most part, so it's nothing that's going to be too much of a worry, something that you're going to spend some time on. But they're both going over to the chess game to get the items here.
Well, it looks like the game wants them just to have a compass, because that's a compass mission bar there.
Sometimes you just can't get out of the way of a compass. And GFE is going to go check the first 4 of Thieves Town now. Well, Dunka, I think, probably will crisscross paths here with GFE and go do Hype Cave. So we know what both of these locations will have.
Sometimes surprised, no one's actually going up in the Skull Woods yet. Usually, early in the seed, you'll see someone head into the front of Skull Woods.
Yeah, it's a little surprising. We might see GFE do it after Thieves Town check here. It's always really interesting when you see these situations where one runner goes to one place, another runner goes to second place, and then they kind of cross paths and go back to the other ones. Where they decide to go next, because they may not necessarily get pointed to the same place, especially if the seed's kind of open like this one seems to be so far. Dunka's going up onto Dark Earth Mountain and is gonna go grab the old man out. He's got the you got the sword and you got the lamp. You may as well go do this. It's a free item.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. Plus, you don't need the Moon Pearl to rescue the old man. He'll still give you the honor no matter what. So, yeah, not a bad play. Also opens up that save spot. Maybe peek into Castle Tower as well. Yeah, and there's GFE going up, so it looks like we have a play going into Skull Woods, as we were alluding to earlier.
So again, this is not really too uncommon. A nice juke there for BigDunka, avoiding the very dangerous character on top of Death Mountain.
You definitely don't want to hit that character if you are in a race setting, or else you would just be there, and Fire Shield is our reward.
Of course, we're seeing Dunka stuck in his moon form here in the overworld because the inversion traps everybody in the opposite. Yeah, I don't think I've seen the Ultras bunny yet either. So definitely a nice little Easter egg. Some of these these bunny modes, and we don't know.
Oh,
Oh,
it's the Moon Pearl.
oh, yeah, that's a nice play there from Dunka. That's gonna be super helpful.
So a required bunny walk for Moon Pearl. That's
Wow.
amazing.
Not just a required bunny walk, but you have to actually take the vanilla way of getting to that location.
Yeah, so far, in GFC's case here in Skull Woods, I don't think we found much of anything just yet.
Not yet. We are seeing some location checks here, trying to deal with the undead. And Dunka's going to go check this first location, I think, for the chest here.
It's like a small to desert in the pitfall chest here in Skull Woods. So if we need to go into desert, we'll have the small key to get all the items. And our bow. Very nice find.
That makes that really worthwhile to go in there, getting an item that you're definitely going to want to have here. And a GT map for Dunka. Actually, he's gonna. That's right. He does have that key, so we can go check the second chest.
GFE doing what I was thinking and heading up into the pod, making the pod play early.
Yeah, pod. Obviously, Eastern Palace, I think, is also in play if you can get to the light world, but obviously GFE cannot right now. But pod is in play. Dunka death warping out of the castle tower.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that GFE or that Dunka is going to try and make it across the bridge and go over to see what's on East Depth, Dark Depth Mountain.
If he can get across, that would be great. But these Lionels are just—they're scary. So he's got to be really careful. He's gonna use the iframes. Now he's got to kind of dodge the Lionels here. Hey,
Good game of dodge, Lionel. Good game of dodge, Lionel. Oh, Quake to get in the Turtle Rock front.
heck,
If we want to get in the Turtle Rock front,
we got a vanilla seed tonight almost. If not for the inverted key sanity that we're playing.
yeah, no. So I don't think it was anything on the left side. So we're heading over to the right. We found the other castle tower small.
Yep.
BigDunka. Ooh. He was saying Agassiz earlier.
We had some discussion a little bit earlier. VXR was the first one to point out Aga the 10 hype, and yeah, I was kind of thinking it, but wasn't too sure. And now it's inching a little bit closer and closer to maybe we have to go to find Aga if we do not find the other things we need to get to the light world.
I'm trying to think what other checks do we currently have, because GFE is doing the pod check, which so far there hasn't been anything. There's no key, so we can't go any further. So we might have to be funneled into doing Aga.
Yeah, it's certainly one of those things where you hope you don't have to do it because it can take quite a bit of time. You don't want to be the person who does it second. But we're seeing Dunka go in here and death warp out rather than use the Wall Master to get back. That will help. He'll get the health refresh as well.
Dunka's going to get that key and then probably take the Wall Master out. GFE will find that second castle tower small. And once they go to East Dark Depth Mountain, and then we'll have to make that climb.
Oh
Ooh,
boy.
GFE with another good dodge there.
Indeed, yeah. Nicely done for both runners getting around that bully. And chat is having the fun discussion about what exactly Aga Sprite is. I feel like this is not the first time this month, in the past month, that I've actually had this discussion with somebody about what it is. But yeah. He's wearing a hood. It's not hair, and the thing that most people think are eyes are just like shadows. So
it's pixel limitation. That's all we can say. Just look at Mothula as well.
Yep. And Dunka, of course, finding that bow that GFE found a little bit earlier inside of Skull Woods. And GFE is about to get that very nice moon pearl here.
Yeah, Dunka's going back in. Dunka's saying, I'm not going to go even look at Pod. I know I have the bow. I have 2 keys. I'm going to go ahead and clear out Aga.
It's not the worst idea in the world right now. Especially if you're reading the seed and you're just kind of thinking, what could it be? And it's pointing toward that. You haven't really found a whole lot else that you can easily access that leads to anything. We know that Pod's going to be a bit of a wash as well, so kind of running out of options.
Okay, GFE's going to make the same play. Go and check the 2 chests that's in the front. And then we'll probably make that walk over to East Dark Death Mountain to find that small key.
Yeah, I would say probably we would be neck and neck here if not for that pod check, which is really the only thing that GFE's done right now that Dunka hasn't, and that's why Dunka seems to be a little bit further ahead.
Dunka getting bullied off the bridge, though.
That doesn't help. Nope. Happens to the best of us.
And there's GFC step warp to head over to the east side.
Yep. Dunka, meanwhile, up on that 5th floor. Gotta be careful. Oh, there's a heart. That'll help out a little bit here.
I always forget that you can actually shoot the tridents out the air.
Yeah,
as GFB just showed.
Yeah, you can do it, and it's fun, but it's not always easy to do that without a lot of practice. And yeah, we're on 3 hearts, so the game kind of now Castle Tower doesn't hit quite as hard as Dark World does, but the game does expect you to have a little bit more than 3 hearts by the time you're approaching Castle Tower in the vanilla game. So enemies do kind of have a little bit of a pain in the butt attitude here.
Hey, as we're talking about, Aga Tower, I know people like to put numbers in chat.
Oh, yeah.
How many blue balls is Aga throwing at us today?
I'm going to go with 4.
I'm going to go with 3 today. 3 sounds like a good number.
Yeah, three was not a bad call either. It's usually somewhere in the range of 2 to 4. Unless you get really bad trouble, and then you start getting like 5 or 6. There we go. Somebody said 15.
I saw 22 in there.
Hey, we got like 2 15s. And 22 is the number you want for the other games, Scoopilla. Alright. Here we go. Let's see what the magic number is.
Somebody wants some pie. Alright, that's already 2.
Yep. And of course, for those who might not know, and I see we have a lot of runners in chat, so I know they know, but in case you don't, and you happen to be watching this, the Aga fight is fairly well scripted here, so there's 3. Basically, the first attack Aga does will always be a fireball. And the second attack can be a fireball. The second, third, and fourth attacks can be fireballs or blue balls. And that fifth attack, he always goes to the top of the room and resets and does a lightning attack.
So it looks like the number of the counting today is 3, and 3 shall be the number of the counting.
3, it is the magic number. Yes, it is. It's the magic number.
So now that we're in Light World, we are going to see BigDunka go ahead and head see what Uncle has for us in the well.
Yep. And then, of course, we'll check the chest as well. 100 rupees.
Oh,
we have pocketed Uncle's wallet.
Uncle has given us his inheritance.
Hey, there's some bombs. We were looking for those earlier.
If only we could have had those, like, 10 minutes ago. But yeah, I foresee us doing something in Escape right now.
I would say so as well. I think that's probably a wise decision. It's here. You might as well get some of these chests. Kind of, if you're gonna have Aga required, it's gonna point you here anyways. So you may as well clear out what you can clear out now. Get those locations off the map, even if they're just junk, and continue to try and read the seed and plot your path through it.
Oh, one thing I want to note: we have a lack of keys so far tonight. But we do have boots now.
This is very nice. That's going to make this a lot quicker, at least to run around and check everything.
So that adds in a couple of bonk locations, so our runners can check bonk rocks as well as library. Get those items if there's items that we got.
Hey,
there's that. I've done Aga though.
Well, now it's just there to be annoying, and in case you need a fairy.
Hey, there's our first big key in the game.
Of course, it's Big Kita's dungeon, which unlocks the bloomer. And Death Warp here for Dunka.
Totally expected. We're going to see the back.
Yep.
So 4 items in the back, plus sink chest. A little refining.
I can't even imagine what's back here. Probably like 3 chests full of junk and then something actually useful, like hookshot. I don't know. Why not? Give him hookshot for no reason.
I mean, hookshot does at least give us more navigation throughout. Hey, there's a mirror.
Okay.
That's not junk.
That's even better.
If only mirror was in, like, Zelda Cell. That'd be a death warp that had to be saved. So we got book, our second small key to TR, and some health finally.
Yeah, it's gonna be welcome to start finding some hearts here because we're in the light world, but we've been through quite a bit and we still have to go back to the dark world, so ideally we would like to have a little bit more than 4 hearts, I think.
we have seen a fair bit of maps so far. I'm surprised that no one's actually done a map check to see what we're getting here. But we do have Dunka heading into the graveyard ledge, see what we have in here. And we have a small key again. This time the GT. It's always good to find at least one of those before you climb. Oh, GFE. GFE nopes out. Oh, okay, never mind. GFE nopes out to check the ledge, which has another bottle for us. GFE says no. The lumberjack tree was nothing. Duncan's giving us our lost woods checks.
Yep.
And that could say lost.
He's got that book out though, so I think he's thinking pet check.
Our first big key to Ice
Palace.
Not necessarily a required big key on how we route and items we have, but a good key, big key nonetheless. Alright, let's get our pet hypes in chat. See what we get. Dunka's gonna show us.
Ooh, mushroom.
We really want to do a fetch quest to get a fetch quest.
Well, if that fetch quest to do a fetch quest results in your go mode item, you might have to do it. So, oh. At least he has a knowledge that if something's stuck behind the mushroom check or something stuck behind a fake powder, yeah, he's at least got the knowledge that he knows where the mushroom is.
I would much rather have that mushroom just stay asleep, personally.
Oh, I think both of these runners would rather have it stay asleep. I think generally you kind of want whatever's on head to stay asleep and not be something that you have to worry about. It's a shovel, that'll be helpful, and a big key to Tower of Hera.
Yeah, it's not like, an ice rod being on pet or something like that.
No, it's not like it's 100%. Okay, it's required. Now I have to figure out how to get everything I need to route that in. Now it's just kind of like floating in the back of your mind. Well, I know mushroom's there. Do I need it? Do I need to worry about it? Is this something that I'm going to have to eventually get in here, which means I have to go to do all the pendant dungeons? And does my opponent know this? There's just a lot of things that uncertainty, especially if it's like a fetch quest item like that, is very important. It is important to check it too, because it could be a key that you need up there to actually get into a dungeon. Like if it's, say, like the big key to Eastern Palace, and Eastern Palace is a crystal, well, guess what? You are going to have to go find it. Okay, I was just using that as an example. I wasn't saying that Eastern Palace big key was going to be found right away. But, oh boy.
Yes, please take the witch mantle off of me. And we have a bee swarm. And welcome Raiders from SpeedGaming 3.
Welcome, yes indeed.
You're in the middle of a round of 32 match in the Link to the Past Randomizer main tournament between BigDunka and GFE.
Yes, we are, I would say, inverted key sanity seed. We're about 30 minutes in. Everybody's checking the ped. Find the mushroom.
I will say, I love inverted for this one reason, in that you could just mirror and get dismissed early.
So GFE, of course, seems a little bit further behind than Dunka right now because GFE has checked pod and has made a couple of extra checks.
It looks like Dunka is going to go check our south of Grove, and our purple chest. Also, we'll probably find out what our 5-6 crystals are. See, this is one reason I would like to have a hookshot at this point. Just for what Dunk is doing right now, you can set up some nifty hookshot tricks to be able to dash with that chest, and just to maneuver around much easier.
Yeah, it's really nice if you can figure out how to do it. And you have the hookshot. But obviously, without the hookshot, Ice Palace and Tower of Hera are the red crystals. We're getting a little more intel there.
So those are 2 dungeons. If we have the right items, we could just skip right to the top. But hey, we had the big key to Hera already. Just $20. And Dunka getting attacked by the crows will not see what its own Bombos tablet, because I believe that is where it's trying to head.
There we go. Green Pendant and Sleepy in Thieves Town. Do we know that a little bit ago now? Dark Palace Key. Here's the magic powder. So, mushroom kind of now just relegated to required for necessary item to get go mode. Obviously, with that. wonderful little powder. We don't have to worry about the fake powder anymore.
Looks like Dunka is going to go ahead and go into Eastern. We do, it appears, have the big key for it, so we can go ahead and full clear this. Chat's putting out there, who thinks this is already full clearable, that this is a pendant in the Eastern Palace.
That would just be me at this point. Hey, hookshot.
Oh, that is mean. Putting the hookshot in the hookshot chest.
Yeah. Could be worse spots, but I'm sure they'll be happy to find it relatively easy to get to place.
That is very true. It's definitely better than left side swamp. That is right, Chad. Alright, so we are going to... Oh! We need a sword!
Ooh. Well, that's gonna throw a little bit of a wrench in some routing plans here. Having a GT big key location be on a tablet.
With Cape and Desert. That's Compass going to stay on the torch, and let's see what we have for that small desert key. We have a blue cane, and we have a small key to Skull Woods. And also, we have our first crystal of the game as Dunka picks up the crystal from Eastern Palace. This is interesting. Dunka looks like he's trying to get into Pod, but the portal is in the way, so going to have to use the bomb to avoid collision with things.
Yeah, it's an old trick there. If you have a pod or a bomb or something else that you're holding, you can avoid collision with the portals.
So Dunka's going to go in here with one more key than GFE did, so we'll see more checks. Yeah, we do see that this is a pendant pod. We also see that there's a bombos in the basement. What are we gonna see in pod that we did not see earlier from GFE? We will get at least one more check here. And it's nothing. So GFE's not really missing out on much not having that small key. Earlier can come back if they want to. Did get the bombos. Bombos will let us in the ice. But I doubt our runners would want to go in the ice with 5 hearts and a fighter sword.
Probably not the most ideal way to get in there. It's pretty tough as is, but 5 hearts, green mail, fighter sword. Not really asking to make it easy, at least. Yeah, gonna be interesting to see which locations they end up chasing here.
It looks like Dunka's trying to figure out what they missed being murdered by those murders. We'll find out it is the key that we need to beat the game. Alright, let's see how GFE does on this fight. Our runners are essentially just crossing each other's paths, so yeah, please give our runners a follow, BigDunka and GFE, for this amazing race that they are putting on for us right now.
Absolutely, always worthwhile following all these runners.
So our crystal count is now even. Dunka's going to get their big key now. Or not big key, their Bombos medallion. Then where do we go from here?
Oh, jeez. I don't even know. Do you go to Hera?
I feel like Hera would be the play. We do have the big key for there.
We do have South Shore as well. Chad pointing that out. So that's a possibility.
And that looks like where Dunka's heading right now. Actually, both of our runners have the same idea, heading to South Shore. I don't believe GFE did the well earlier, so we're going to see GFE get their well check. Dunka finding out that many Mordorms are evasive for your hookshot. There's our Desert Big, our big key to Swamp. Another heart, so we're at 6 hearts now. And that's about it. And Dunka deciding to not go. Well, Dunka's doing the dam as well.
There's a big key at Desert Palace.
So we could go and finish Desert right now.
Good.
Question is Desert a is it a pendant or crystal?
Oh wait, we still do need the gloves. That's right.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Unless the gloves are here.
Could be worse. Could be here. Nope. We're not gonna be here.
GFE's not setting up for water walking. GFE realizes they didn't set up for water walk.
Yeah, there's the water walk here from Dunka. We'll get the nice little wraparound. See that it's red rupees hanging out on the island. And he's gonna walk all the way over to the man under the bridge. Our camper friend.
I don't disagree with this. Just a little surprised that they didn't just go ahead and there's a big key to TR.
Turtle Rock big key, yeah.
TR big key is it's locked. Flippers. But anyway, I'm surprised they didn't go ahead and say since they are already water walking, just go ahead and water walk into the fairy waterfall. But they could just fake flipper out of there.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna do. And GFE having a little bit more difficulty setting that up. It's a transition-based glitch, and he's got it there. Dunka's going to swim back out, and that should reset things.
Yep, and that arms that water walk there. And
Ooh.
There's our Master Sword.
There
We
you
can now get the key to Evil's Bane off of Bombo's tablet.
It's going to be a welcome sight for both runners here as they pick up that second sword upgrade. Will also make a lot of the fights easier. Hammer is up on the ledge.
Why is everything good flippers locked right now? Which means that naturally Zora's gonna have flippers. Right?
Let's see. Nope. Piece of heart.
And Dunka's not going to try and splash delete that. So now we have to know where the flippers are.
Yeah, GP's already got the bombs out, probably.
Oh, that's right. Here. They've already beat Eastern.
Yep. Oh, that's a good point.
Reset an Ancilla value so you can, but it's weird.
No, GFE's giving it a shot here. It got it. GFE just did the bomb John to reset it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And picking up that hammer for GFE. Paradox Cave, though, check from BigDunka here. We'll see what's on the bottom to start. The bottom two is a small key to Dark Palace. Palace Darkness and the silvers.
Silvers are always a good find.
Oh, yeah. Not required for either of these runners, but I don't think they're going to say no to silvers. Makes that last fight a little bit easier. And, of course, all the fights before it, too. Hair map. There's a heart. Piece of heart. Big key to Thieves Town. And another map.
Okay, GFE looks like they are heading back into... They're doing powder check. We know that Magic Bat cannot have flippers, because flippers are required to get that, but can still be something good.
Dunka, meanwhile, going back to the Dark World to check the back half of... Looks like the back half... Oh, no, he's just checking out one location in Thieves Town. Not Thieves Town, in Turtle Rock.
Yeah, as I said earlier, that entrance into TR is just a suggestion in this mode.
Yeah, it's gonna go... Looks like maybe go backwards here and check some of these chests. Powder Bat, what do you got for us for GFE? The compass to Eastern Palace. Wonderful.
I would imagine Duncan will probably check Lava Chest. I would not be surprised if they just got the Poke Key.
Yeah, it's kind of leading the Pokeys away, the Poke Key away from the door. Oh, no, he's gonna go back down and I think check. Yep, you're right.
GFE doing all these hammer checks. And deciding not to.
Ooh, Ether showing up in the Chain Chomp chest.
Duncan dropping down to 1 heart.
Interesting.
I guess we're going to see what is in the roller room.
Yeah, GFE meanwhile is going to be kind of backing over these trucks we've seen before from Dunka. Using ooh, a small key to this dungeon. Well, that'll be helpful, but not right now.
Now we have Spiral Cave. Did Duncan check to see what's on Floating Island?
I think so. I think we saw it was... I can't remember what... It was bombs. Yeah, I knew it was nothing really important. GFE's going to go pick him up, though. Oh, he's going to go in the back way to get to Hookshot Cave. I like this play.
If Flippers are in here, we are in somewhat logic right now. It look like desert is a crystal. There's our ice rod as well. Alright, so what? Oh my god. Our runners are gonna have to go to the same place. Which actually they can. No, they can't. They cannot beat desert right now. They could go ahead and beat or go to the back of Thieves Town, because we do have the big key for that now.
Mm-hmm.
We can also go to Hera. GFE can, at least. Alright, Myers a crystal, Swamp is a crystal, TR is a crystal.
So that will help us kind of figure out what our go mode items are a little bit here.
It does look like Skull was our last pendant. And there's bacon, and there's a glove. Chat, yes, we found the bacon glove. We do know that Terra Hera is in logic, but hey, it's a whole lot easier to Herapod up there. So far, Hera's holding nothing for us, really.
Yeah, so we still need those flippers. We still need, I believe we need let's see here. No, Skullwoods is not needed, so it's Fire Rod's not required. Actually, it is because we gotta go Turtle Rock. That's right. So yeah, Fire Rods, Maria flippers, and a couple big keys. That's our go mode locations.
What do we really need Fire Rod for TR since we can just we do.
Yeah,
we need Fire Rod for Trinexx.
Yep, that's what I said too. I was like thinking through that, and I'm like, oh, we don't need it to get the Mothula, and I'm like, wait, we still need it for Trinexx.
We still need it for Trinexx.
Yep. That's part of the skill here of being a runner, especially a really competitive runner in Rando, is just remembering all these things and having kind of the institutional knowledge of knowing, okay, I've got this and that, so here's what I need to find, and here's what I've got unlocked, and just kind of having it be almost automatic in a way.
GFE is now Laser Bridge.
Ooh. Yeah, interesting choice here. Not a bad choice at all. Ooh, certainly not a bad choice finding a third sword there. Very interesting to see him go to Laser Bridge so quickly.
Dunka's already done this as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that sword advantage just swiftly went away.
Yep.
Dunka not checking the bomb or the ether tablet, not having that glove, having to do Thieves Town the long way.
Yeah, you know, kind of the problematic thing here, I think, for Dunka is if that Thieves Town big chest has something in it, because without that hammer, it's not going to be able to get to it.
Yeah, we also know that everything that hammer holds is logically locked by flippers.
Yes, so we know it's not the flippers. That much we can assess that hammer does not have flippers locked behind it, which means that it's not here, and it's also not in Spike Cave, and it's not in the big chest of Thieves Town. And of course, the blind fight here is scripted, at least the first time, so if you know what you're doing, you know where to stand, you know where to hit. Duncan knows where to do that. Makes it look pretty good. Samaria!
Green pendant pot required.
Wow.
For that Samaria, wow. When we thought we were going to get out of there with nothing, hey, the game says, I'm a pendant dungeon. I have important items too.
I'm trying to think here, just based on item location, like where the pendants are, if perhaps that mushroom could be hiding, say, flippers. If that would even be a possibility at this point. I don't think it is, but
flippers could be this green pendant check right here.
that could be the case too. That certainly could be the case, and that would be a lot more easily in logic. Mushroom can't lock flip spot dependent. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that was probably not the case. I was just running through all the possibilities in my mind, but it certainly could be Flip's green pendant turn in here. Nope.
Wrong blue item.
Yep, I was just gonna say wrong blue item, not the one we wanted to find. And there's GFE picking up that ether medallion in the chain chomp room of Turtle Rock.
I think GFE's going back in the pod. Or Dunk is going back in the pod, rather.
Yeah, it looks to be the case with the mirror out, yeah.
Yeah, we have, I believe, 3 more keys that Dunka can use.
And this dungeon can be such a pain in the butt in Key Sanity because of the fact that the keys are all over the place. You just really don't know when you're going to come across enough pod keys to clear out the dungeon or get to an item that you might need to get in the back.
Dunka often use a key to check and see what the vanilla big key chest has, and it has a piece of heart. I'm going to guess that Dunka, knowing that this is a pendant, is routing in a way to where, hey, if my items are in the back, I want to make sure I have everything. If I need to come back in here, I'll make sure I have another key to get to the boss.
Right. It's not a bad decision. I think you'd rather come in to fight King Helmasaur than have to come back in here to trudge through and find an item and then find out it's junk.
There's our flippers.
Hey!
So the item to get the hammer is locked in the place where you need the hammer.
Well, that seems mean.
And here comes what looks like to be a hammer yump here from BigDunka.
Yeah, he's just trying to get that all set up here with the bridge collapsing. And get positioned just right. Right pixel. Bomb placement correct here. Nicely done. His palace small key. It's the first of the 2 dark maze checks. What is the second one? We're gonna find out in just a moment. It's a heart. GFE is gonna go into Desert Palace now.
Yeah, we have items that we need. We have something else we need in Thieves Town. Our pendants have stuff we need.
It's a very interesting situation where you're kind of poking your way through these dungeons trying to hope that you find something and just not that it's trash and you wasted your time. Which 300 rupees is not going to be something GFE is too happy to see.
Something that Dunka will be able to do that GFE has now abandoned will be a catfish. Once Dunka gets over there. We also have Swamp that we can do now.
That's true. Duncan's gonna go get that hammer now.
Yes. I wonder if Duncan can make the Swamp play as well. There's Duncan. Go ahead. Like I said, checking out, see what Catfish has for us.
I like this play, even if it turns out to be nothing. You just get Catfish out of the way. Might as well do it right now. If it is something, big advantage, but nope, it's just going to be red rupees, so it's more just a peace of mind check at this point.
I was hoping that it was a small key to Swamp. Maybe it's a vanilla small key to Swamp today. GFE with their second crystal of the match. Jumping ahead there. GFE opening Mire. We don't have any keys for there right now. Or GFE has no keys for there right now. So Dunka going to get the checks that GFE did earlier. That would be Hera, and also getting that glove finally. And there's our small key to Swamp and Mystery Mire. How miserable is that? Dunka having the glove descend from the sky upon him.
Is it really? I think what's left for. I'm trying to think of what's left for Pet at this point. If it's going to be Mushroom Turn-In, there's not a whole lot that it could be.
Yeah, because it can't be Fire Rod. I mean, it could be Quake, but not necessarily.
Wouldn't be anything useful. For
there would be nothing useful.
Right, because we can go in the back way and just completely skip the rest of that. I don't know. I'm trying to think here. Would
it could be a big key?
Yeah,
somewhere.
That's about the only thing I was thinking. I don't think we're missing Pod Big Key, but that's a pendant, so that wouldn't be.
We're missing Mire as well.
Mire Big Key. Yeah, that would be the only. That's really the only big key we're missing at this point.
Yeah, so if it comes to it, our runners may have to do Pet to get the mushroom to see what the mushroom item is.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting here. If it turns out to be Mire Big Key, oh my goodness, this would be a miserable seed to play. Oh my goodness. Can Mitz be Shroom? That actually could be another possibility. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think it would.
I
don't think it would matter so much in inverted.
Yeah, I don't think so. I would love to see the Swamp play, but it looks like GFE is giving us a fake flipper?
Yeah, it's fake flipper to... Are we doing fake flipper to...
I think we're fake flippering the ice.
Mm-hmm.
This is a dangerous fake... Well, never mind. We're through.
Yep. We got through okay. It's always a little dangerous because of the... our flying friends up there who like to blow you up while you're in the water, but yeah, through there okay.
I believe Dunka is heading to the front of TR to see what's in some Mario Lock chest. Oh, that Pokey was mean. Almost taking out Dunka's sword that was just out there. Also, even though we know Icebreaker, make sure you always know how to do your Ice Palace bomb jumps.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're about to see it right now from GFE.
And it's actually probably one of the easier bomb jumps to routinely execute once you know how to set it up. And yeah, GFE makes that look really easy.
It's like they've done it a time or two.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things too. It's just kind of like a mechanical thing, and you know visually, okay, I'm standing in the right spot, and I can put my bomb down.
We're getting Rule of Fire today.
Yeah, Lana being pointing out here as well, because we're going to see Dunka do the Icebreaker here, and it will save quite a bit of time compared to having to go all the way down, Ice Palace bomb jump, and then come all the way back up. So yeah, GFE is hanging out here. He's actually going to this chest right over here at about, what, 1:15:44 for that one? And Dunka will be over here in about 20 seconds.
Yeah, and Dunka does have the big key, so we may not see... Yeah, he's just going to go straight through.
So that should be... This is another one that's actually kind of relatively simple once you realize what you're doing. Nicely executed from Dunka. And yeah, 1:16:12. So yeah, about 30 seconds later, Dunka just says, I don't need to do any of that stuff. There's nothing there for me to check. I can just go Icebreaker across, and bada bing, bada boom, I'm in another room. Oh, Finch is telling us that GFE does have the big key for Ice Palace as well. Just a matter of GFE not having that Samaria, meaning that he's got a little bit of a longer, more traditional route here.
And all of a sudden, our runners are in the exact same room.
Doing the exact same thing. Killing those freezers. There we go. Of course, Battle of the Fairies not unwelcome, but you probably would rather see something else at this point.
I mean, for Ice Palace, I say yes, let's have it.
Oh yeah.
Especially if your Kholdstare fight goes awry. Especially with Green Mail.
Yeah, that's a good point. Also, only having green mail. I can't believe we haven't found another mail upgrade. You know, at least we usually find one by now, but this seed's just hiding it somewhere. As Samaria, for those wondering, Samaria is on blind, which Dunka has done, and GFE has not gone back to Thieves Town yet for that. But nice trap in the corner there for GFE, really getting those shots in and keeps them all trapped up in the corner. Beautifully executed, GFE. Well done on that fight. Hierarchy.
For GFC's knowledge, GFE should know that anything in the Hair basement cannot be flippers.
Yes.
Also, anything inside Pyramid cannot be flippers.
Yes, indeed. Dunka is now setting up that Kholdstare, going to try and put him in the corner as well. Doing really well. Oh, keeping him in the corner. Oh. Pretty good there. Still kept him in the corner for the most part.
Yeah, that one drop of ice just made a Dunka move. But
Yeah.
I'd rather not get hit by the ice than do all the rest of that. But Dunka still gets the crystal.
Yeah, I still kept them pretty well under control, even with that little shift he had to do to avoid the falling ice chunks.
I believe we're going to see a swamp play from Dunka. Maybe? Or we're going to see a big bomb. Speed
Good
bomb.
question. Yep.
Oh, wrong again. We're getting the big key. Sorry, I'm here bopping to the music right now from GFE. But we have Dunka heading into Desert Palace right now. We have GFE heading to get their Canis and Maria, and we will see what's in this big chest. Fire rod!
Oh no. Whew. That was not something that BigDunka would want to see.
And that is a very isolated check at this moment.
Yeah.
So there's essentially 2 checks. Well, no. 3 checks I believe Dunka can do. I don't believe Dunka's done hammer pegs or has done magic bat either. So there's 3 items over there in that area that Dunka can get.
So yeah, hopefully he'll be able to route those in all together and uncover that ice rod. That's just one thing you really don't want to see as a runner, a commentator, someone who just enjoys watching these races. Is just having that isolated location and having it turn out to be a very important item, and you're just like, oh, that's not good. Hope they get back there in time.
GFE's going to get the disappointing news that Catfish is going to catfish him.
Of course, one of the other things to keep in mind too is as Dunka is looking for these items that GFE has, GFE is also looking for things that Dunka has as well. So there's a little bit of back and forth there, and you're just trying to hope that you can be the first person to uncover that go mode item.
Yeah, I think GFE is heading to Hera Basement. Maybe. No, but GFE does not have the small key there. Yeah, dude. GFE's in the Hera Basement, looks like. Or does GFE go ahead and beat TR at this point?
You know, I don't know. That's not. I don't know that that's not a bad idea. You might as well, if you think you can clear out a dungeon, you might as well go ahead and do it, rather than having to poke around in other dungeons and hope that you come across something that leads you somewhere.
Yep, that's the thought Dunk is having. Alright, what are we gonna have on Trinexx today?
Nice start to the fight for GFE. Very nicely done. Of course, phase 2 is pretty simple once you line it up there, especially with that tempered sword. What do we got? That's piece of art. But it's still a crystal dungeon.
The downside to this play is that we can't get back into the front of GR right now. So we can't see what's fire rot locked. Or I say corrected, we can. Inverted rules always mess me up with Trinexx. Alright, so what is fire rot locked today? Oh wow. Titansmiths.
Yep. Now granted, those don't mean a whole lot unless King's Tomb is the location of the thing that we're looking for, which would be Meyer Big Key.
Where is GFE heading? Looks like Dunka might be making a swamp play.
Yeah, looks like Dunka's heading over there. He's got the mirror out, so I think that's going to be the call here. Is Swamp Palace.
I definitely like Swamp here. That's a lot of checks in there.
GFE meanwhile is going to Pod.
We'll be rewarded with those flippers.
Yep. Yeah, and as soon as he finds a flipper, he probably knows that his opponent has found them before. He did.
Well, it was a small key. Not the swamp small. We have that. Here are our flippers for GFE. So we need the Meyer Big.
Yep.
Go mode.
That is pretty much what we're waiting to find here.
That's already saying that they want Meyer Big on Shroom. So they're wanting the Z-pad today. Of course, I expect nothing less from chat.
If you give chat the option to have a ped seed, they're going to take it every time. There's nothing I think chat loves more than a good old-fashioned ped quest. So we are slowly working our way through Mire here, just to see what is on the left side.
I was worried Dunka flooded the key. I don't think they did. GFE is now also making their way into Swamp. We do find half magic on the left side. That is going to be very nice.
And there's mail. That's first mail of the game.
We have some overall defense now. That's lovely. Two not required items, but items that you love to see no matter what. And there's our big key to Skullwoods.
Hey, that's just what we were looking for.
It's that time in the match where every big key is a big key you think it is until it's not the big key that you want.
Right.
So that adds another check of what we can get. As Dunka's on their Argus fight right now. Having silvers makes this very trivial. What this Argus drop for us today, it is just a piece of heart.
Yeah, piece of heart.
Dunka's like, I'm the only tentacle creature that belongs in Swamp. Ha ha ha. Is this a big bomb play from Dunka? Yes, it is. Argus fight there from GFE as well. What's gonna be in here? In the Pyramid Fairy check. We have $20 and nothing. GFE doubled back in to get left side swamp, cause completely skipped it. Ooh, Dunka is back inside Thieves Town.
Yes, indeed.
Dunka will not be disappointed with what they find in here.
This is definitely good news for Dunka fans out there. Be able to get that fire rod and all of the things that will open up for him. Check.
But then I also wonder, will finding that fire rod lead Dunka into Skull Woods to beat Moth?
That is the question. That is the question. Is that gonna lead you to the right spot, or does it lead you astray?
I'm gonna guess that, ABCD.
Yep.
But you're so close to Skull Woods as well. But nope, we're getting that flute out. Alright, what's left to check? We have King's Tomb now we can go check. What else do we have?
So we got King's Tomb. Possibility that Skullwoods at Mothula actually has a drop.
And also the big chest in there.
Yep. Getting the big bomb check here from GFE.
Yeah, we know that was nothing.
Yep.
GFE is fluting the 3. We are going to see Skull Woods, it looks like. No, we're going to King's Tomb. No, Skull Woods. We're going to Skull Woods. I'm calling it. Skull Woods.
Yep.
Alright. Big chest has in Skull Woods. Stinks. Alright, so we have 2 checks in the back of Skull Woods that could, maybe, hopefully, have that big key to Mire. GFE is hoping it's under the bridge. And now we cannot see Gino.
So now comes the question, what's back here behind Mothula?
I think Dunka's heading to see what's in the Hera basement. What would you do if one of these checks were the big key to Odd? Like, what would you do?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know where I'd begin to think. I'd probably just be like, if I was playing this on my own, I'd probably just be like, all right, I'm done. I'm done. My brain can't take this anymore.
Because we're slowly heading into that territory. Where's GFE heading? Oh, I think GFE's going to do Spike Cave. Not Spike Cave. GFE's going to do King's Tomb. GFE decided, I am not going to waste my time on coffee break. I'm going to go check a check I know I can check right now.
Yeah, Kingstone's kind of the great unknown at this point, but GFE is heading over there, so it won't be unknown, at least to us, for much longer. Oh, yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 1 hour, 42 minutes, and 44 seconds, we have go mode.
Yeah, we did need those mitts.
That is Evil Seed.
Of all the places it could be, there's one location those myths lock, and it's where your Misery Mire Big Key is.
That is miserable.
Yeah, Pet is super dead. Sorry, everybody. But GFE is going to be on the way here to completing Misery Mire, and that is actually the last Crystal Dungeon, so...
Do you think Jack should go ahead and be thinking of some integers between maybe 1 and 22?
Yeah, I mean, it's always never a bad time to kind of start thinking about it. But actually, the answer is 0 because we know
we already have it. It's a bubble tablet.
Yes. Like I'm not gonna tell chat not to, but yeah, the answer's 0.
If you really want to go back and see whenever they picked up Big Key off of Bombos, you can say negative something, but we don't need. It was nothing. Looks like GFE is trying to set up for some spooky action happening today. Remembering not hitting the switch, just go on to the next room, and spooky is activated.
He's gonna make quick work of all these fights, and the big VDI goes down to 2 shots because it's silvers. And we get a big 300, but most importantly for GFE, we get the last crystal. So it is GT time, Mocha.
Yes, we're going to climb Castle Tower. I mean Ganons Tower.
Yes.
GFE smartly saving and quitting in the light world. I mean dark world, I mean light world. And up the tower GFE goes. We have 4 keys. We are not stopping anywhere to pick up any extra keys. GFE's just going to go. Now Dunka is getting ready to get their go mode big key to Meyer.
Down to 3 hearts, but I think we still have that fairy, so we should be okay.
We do, I believe. Plus, in this next room, after this one, there is a anti-fairy, or a bunny beam we can ferry.
Yes, indeed.
And GFE says no.
Nope, GFE's like, I'm good. Well, he's got the silvers to help with the second Lambola's fight. Almost got it. There we go. Nicely done. And we're almost to the top here. And pick up those extra arrows, of course. Into the most satisfying room in game part 1. It's a full refill on the pot. That's nice.
These are very satisfying.
Yes. And then, of course, here's part 2. It's such a good feeling to be able to wipe out that whole room with one shot when you line it up just right. Using that fire rod to take care of the torch room.
We have half magic. We don't need to worry about magic.
Oh, yeah. Of course. It's a luxury at this point. I think we still have that blue potion as well.
I believe so. Like I said, we have all 4 keys. We're just gonna walk through the mini helmet room.
Yep. And we got some extra fairies there. And of course the refill. Dunka, meanwhile, is gonna go ahead and take on Viddy, and we'll be back up. He'll be up to GT in a moment here. But probably by the time he gets here, GFE's going to be on the on the way out. Not going to pick up that chest.
I mean, why would we need to, really?
Yeah. I mean, it's just time lost at that point, really. So you're just why bother? Using the cape to kind of get through that last little room with the helm stores. And here he is. Here's our friend.
We actually get to see him twice today.
Yes, indeed. Ooh, it's actually a nice setup. Ooh. And quite. This isn't bad. He's got the 2 Agas inside of each other. Oh, that could have been a triple. This is a good setup, too. Oh, triple at the end. Nicely done. That was a 0, 2, 1, 3. I like that music choice for the Mega Man music pack. That is nice.
Well, we're on the same screen, but in slightly different times. We have GFE dropping into the Ganon fight.
Yep. Down the Ganon hole we go. The enrichment center would like to remind us the companion duck will not betray us. In fact, can't even speak. I haven't seen that one in a while.
If you come with me more, I feel like I'll see it just about every other time I'm on here.
You used to get the cheese one a lot. Anyways, GFE is already on the phase 3. Tempered sword and sets that up perfectly. It's getting a lot of warps though. That's same thing that Dunka's gonna have to go through. It's just having a lot of warps is kind of a pain in the butt because you gotta wait for him to calm down a little bit. Yep, he's getting the warps again. Oh my goodness. This does not want to settle down.
And it's just preparing for a marathon as we find out Silver Star's true weakness.
Oh, we didn't get the torch glitch, but it should be okay here.
Yeah, I think
double.
There we go. Get those GGs ready in chat for GFE.
Absolutely. Nicely done. And when it kind of looked like GFE was a little bit behind Dunka, finding the right things in the right order and just getting that Misery Mire big key, really setting him up to success here. We go 1-0 up in the race here. With an official race time.gg time for GFE of 1:52:06.
Dunka is about halfway up the tower now. Just finished those satisfying rooms. We are joined by GFE. GFE, GG, my friend.
Hello there. GG's.
GG, GFE. Oh my goodness. How you feeling after that one? That was...
Never been so happy I can splash the lead.
I know. I was gonna say, like, normally these inverted key sanity races can be kind of a wild goose chase, but this one felt a lot more like that you were having to hunt down that Misery Mire big key. And it was in the one place that was locked by Mitts.
Yeah, how about that hard Mitts lock seed in
Oh my
inverted,
goodness.
of course. And I nearly forgot about it because I don't use a map tracker, and like mentally all I had left was Air Basement. And I know y'all saw me start to go up there, and then suddenly it clicked. Oh yeah, I do have one check left.
Yeah, there were several instances where I was saying you're going somewhere, and then like you switched and turned the other direction, and that was one of those cases.
Honestly, the King's Tomb thing, it felt bad, but not too bad. Like my route, what it should have been is after Swamp. I should have done Pyramid Ferry and then gone through the Breezeway up to King's Tomb and then rushed over and mirrored to do Skullwood's checks. So basically, Skullwood's Big and Back of Skull were the only extra checks I did. Oh man, but that fire rod, like when I pulled that felt good because I've been putting off back thieves. And flippers annoyed me. Like, I knew logically, I was like, I can't be behind fire or hammer, but I don't have my big key. I still have to make these checks. It's a good thing I did, considering where mitts were. But just pod never worked out well for me. Like, honestly, I should have done South Shore and stuff before going to do my Eastern Clear and hope some more pod keys. That's actually why I went to Desert, hoping for more pod keys. But I didn't have Zora money, so I really didn't want to do the South Shore. And pod just was my bane to see. Like, every time I went there, it wasn't worth until then.
Alright, Dunka is now dropping into their Ganon fight.
Doing a really good job here of getting those first two phases out of the way. Nice and clean.
You know that Ganon's going to take a marathon of warps today.
He's at that third warp set. So he's got a couple more here, and you know he's just got to wait at the bottom there. Here we go. Oh no, Solar runs Rubica, Soto. And he also did not quite get the torch glitch. That's okay.
Just a double here. We're good.
Yeah,
We're good.
It looks the same as how many GGs to Dunka.
Yes, indeed. Junka just about to finish up here and get an official time. Dunka
Will finish with the official race time.gg time of 1 hour 56 minutes and 45 seconds. GG to Dunka. I don't believe Dunka's going to be joining us. From what I saw in the race time room.
Yeah, it looks like that will not be the case tonight, but that's okay. Just definitely a nice little race here between you two. So really, I guess GFE, is there anything else you wanted to mention real quick?
I mean, I'm happy to be in the round of 32. At this point, I mean, even in the round of 64 in this tournament, everything's kind of like a coin flip. Going up against Dunka, I mean, everybody left is able to win anything. I know from our pre-game discussion, I know Dunka wasn't thrilled with the role for this because I think this was his 4th inverted keys in this tournament, which is kind of ridiculous. But for me, I'd only had 1 before that, so I think that's why I was still in the pool. But at least he won't have to play the same mode again next time.
Yeah, that's always welcome when you can get that out of the way. So yeah, it's kind of just unfortunate for poor Dunka having to do this for the 4th time. At some point,
ridiculous.
Yeah, I'll say at some point, no matter how much you might like something, it just kind of gets like, oh, this again.
Yeah, and like with this one, the early game was it was not safety friendly. I mean, it gave you a blue potion, but you had 3 hearts, and that's it. And it forced you to do the walk to Super Bunny through the Lionels to get that second Aga key, which is just annoying. I guess there were 2 blue potions available because Pyramid was available. I just didn't choose to go to it before Aga. But yeah, it was pretty low percent for the first quite a while. So I didn't know if that might be a little troublesome to him. It's always scary going up Aga Tower on 3 hearts. Like even the best runners, if you just take 1 unlucky hit in the dark pit room, for example, you take half a heart from the guard and get knocked down the pit for another, and you might get 1.0 also. Like it's still scary. Like you can easily take a death.
Absolutely, it's no matter how much skill you guys have, it can definitely always get a little scary with these seeds. Never quite know what you're going to get.
I will go ahead and throw out there, we just had a discussion in the Discord, and looks like our second race is going to be Sunday at the same time. So looking forward to that.
Yeah, it should be just as good, I think.
Yes.
Really, really good match between you two tonight. And we're glad that we got to broadcast it. You two are both excellent runners. I've known you for a while in the community, and I got to see how this matchup. I was like, yeah, this is one I wanted to make sure I get to commentate.
Really appreciate that, and definitely appreciate the commentary. Always look forward to watching back, hearing what you guys have to say, and thanks also to our tracker. I'll go ahead and say that to us tonight. Looks like Sorcerer Finch. So appreciate that.
Yeah, Finch doing the tracking for us tonight. Of course, big thanks to Finch.
Also,
Uh,
looking real
yep.
quick, looking at Dunka's screen here. Shout outs to that mushroom because that was just stupid.
Yeah,
I'm not,
we were wondering if that would come up to come into play at some point.
Oh, no doubt. I'm sure chat had a good time with that. I was
chat.
I was
Chat.
100% ready for that big key to say it was the pod big key.
Yeah, chat was very much theorizing the possibilities that mushroom was the key. But Dunka GG, all right, GFE, Dunka GG, GFE. Thank you for that MSU, cause we were all bopping to it.
Oh yeah, it's a good one.
But we look forward to your race Sunday. He said same time, so that'll be 9 10 Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. I look forward to that. Again, GG. Go follow our runners, BigDunka and GFE _12. If you're not already doing so, after you've seen this match today, go give them a follow, please.
Absolutely. Make sure to follow GFE and BigDunka. And of course, Mocha, thanks for co-commenting tonight. Finch, thank you so much for tracking as well. This can be quite a bit of a hassle to track some of these inverted key sanity things because it's all over the place. You have to keep track of everything in the keys, but appreciate you being on top of it. It's glad to help the chat and us poor comms be able to make it a little easier for us to do what we do.
Indeed. Also, if you're not already following the Speed Gaming channel and networks, please give them a follow. Speed Gaming and Speed Gaming 2 through 6. There are various things happening on these channels. I know there's a SMB3 Rando tourney going on. There's a Luigi's Mansion tourney going on. There's a lot of stuff happening. And, of course, the ALTTPR main tourney is happening. In fact, we do have some matches tomorrow at 8:10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have Error versus Raylan, and that will be on right back here on Speed Gaming 2. And tomorrow night we have Furious Magic versus Ike here at 11:10 Eastern Standard Time, and that again is right here on Speed Gaming 2.
How convenient. Everything is here. So yeah, definitely make sure to follow Speed Gaming 2 as well as all the other Speed Gaming family of channels, just Speed Gaming and Speed Gaming 2 through 6. And yeah, we'll be back here tomorrow. So as always, remember someone out there loves you and we love you too. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I hope you have a fun time, whatever you do. But we'll see you back here soon. Have a good night.